What's up, everybody? Justin here, back with a new series of videos. I haven't done one for a really long time. I have so many playlists. Some are old, like old Impact, ROH, NXT, WWE pay-per-view reviews. A lot of old playlists, but a lot of playlists also on my channel that I still have a ton of shows to do and put them in the playlist. So this is the Year in Matches. What is the Year in Matches shows? Well, the Year in Matches is some of the best matches from every single year that I can think of. Some of my favorite matches from that year. I started with the Year in Matches 1987. And I've done 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. This is the Year in Matches 1993 Part 1. There will be a Part 2 and a Part 3 because 93 had a lot of good matches with a lot of Hall of Fame talent. A lot of Hall of Famers in WCW and WWF. There was so many great talent that is Hall of Famers now, or some should be in the Hall of Fame and are still not. Guys that were around in 93, like Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, he should be in the damn Hall of Fame. Bam Bam Bigelow, that guy should be in the Hall of Fame. Even Owen Hart, he was around in 93. He wasn't getting that good of a spot and hardly any TV time. I'm not sure if Owen Hart even appeared on a pay-per-view in 93. He might have been in the Royal Rumble. He did appear at Survivor Series 93 because he teamed up with his brothers, the Hart family. So, just what a great build-up and turn that was. Owen Hart got pissed off because he got eliminated at Survivor Series, and then he came back to the ring to celebrate, and instead he pulled Bret Hart off the top rope and pushed his older brother, and was pissed off, and then he turned on him at Royal Rumble. So here are some of the Year in Matches. What am I saying? Here is the Year in Matches. Here are some of the matches of the year for 1993 Part 1. And I'm going to begin with the start of the year in 93. Started with the Royal Rumble. Monday Night Raw had a few good matches, really good in 93, but not that many. So I'm going to start with the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Again, this is the Year in Matches 1993 Part 1. If you have not seen these matches, if you're a younger fan, if you were not born, I suggest, and I'm telling you to check them out on the WWE Network. All these matches are on there. Up first, from the Royal Rumble 93, the Steiner Brothers against the Beverly Brothers. Really good tag team match. It was not for the title. It was not for the tag titles because the Steiners were not the champions yet, but really good tag match. Also from the Royal Rumble, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty for the Intercontinental title, the Battle of the Rockers, we all know. Shawn Michaels turned on Marty, super kicked him on the barber shop, and put his head through the window. That was an epic, classic, legendary moment. So we know where Shawn Michaels' career went. Up here, and Marty was like way down there. And Marty Jannetty is to blame for fucking up his career. The guy, I don't know what his problem was. substance abuse, drugs, alcohol. I don't know. I don't care. Marty, you fucked up your own career by returning, then probably fucking up, getting heat on yourself with Vince, and then leaving. Coming back, leaving. Coming back, leaving. And somehow you got hired in WCW in 98. And you fucked up there, and we're gone, and you were never to be seen again in a major wrestling company. So, anyway, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, really good feud. It was short, but it was a really good feud. The crowd was behind Marty. I thought he was going to win the Intercontinental title at Royal Rumble, but he did not. They had a very good match. Sensational Sherry was involved because Shawn pushed her in front of Marty. Marty returned, I believe, on Superstars before Raw. Raw might have been started already. I don't know. I think Marty returned in December or November 92. Anyway, Shawn Michaels, the cowardly heel that he was, pulled Sensational Sherry in front of him, and she took the shot from the mirror that Marty swung. The mirror smashes. Obviously, it was not real glass, but it looked real. It was very well done, and Sherry goes down, knocked out cold. Shawn Michaels runs away. And Marty was really upset that he accidentally hit Sherry. So Sherry comes out of ringside. The fans didn't know, is she still in Shawn's corner? Is she in Marty's corner? Nobody knew, but basically she was like a babyface. And she would turn babyface. So on to the, still at the Royal Rumble 93. Again, the Royal Rumble 93 had 4 really good matches. The WWF Championship. Bret Hart defending against Razor Ramon. Very good title match. It was a really good match. Bret and Razor always had good matches and good chemistry. Now to the main event, Royal Rumble match 1993. It was very entertaining, very good. The only boring, stupid part, I thought, I mean, I'm saying as an adult watching it now, the only stupid part was Giant Gonzalez coming out, because that just wasted, it went on too long. It wasted too much time and it was pointless. But it was his debut. As a kid, I was freaked out by Giant Gonzalez. I was like, who is that man? The guy doesn't look human. The guy looks like a fucking monster. I think I was afraid of Giant Gonzalez when I saw him appear and take out The Undertaker. I was afraid of him as a kid. As an adult, when I see Giant Gonzalez on the network, I get sad because the guy could barely move and do anything. And it wasn't his fault that he was offered jobs in wrestling. So Royal Rumble match 93 was good because the finish, it was down to Macho Man and Yokozuna. Yokozuna wins. He was still like a rookie, even though he's wrestling, I believe, since 1990. Obviously, he's part of the Samoan family, Samoan dynasty. He's related to Roman Reigns, related to so many, The Rock, and he's related Rakishi's brother. I believe Yokozuna was Rakishi's brother. I'm pretty sure. He's also related to the Usos. Related to so many. Related to Haku, I believe. I'm not sure if Haku is related to The Rock and The Rock's family, but I think he is. So now let's go to match. Again, this is the year in matches, 1993, part 1. Let's go to a match from Monday Night Raw in the very early days of Raw. It was like episode 3 or 4. In January 93, Ric Flair against Mr. Perfect. They were feuding. Mr. Perfect turned babyface before Survivor Series 92 to team with the Macho Man because the Warrior got fired again. Or suspended or fired because the guy failed a steroid test. So they put in Mr. Perfect in Warrior's spot. Warrior was supposed to team with Macho Man. They built it up on Superstars, where Warrior and Macho Man were the mega maniacs or ultimate maniacs or something like that. But Mr. Perfect was a better worker anyways, and better partner for Macho than Warrior would have ever been. Warrior could not work. All the guy was a jacked up steroid freak that got super over because the guy had a ton of energy and his gimmick was cool. That was it. So I never hated Warrior, but I was never a fan of the guy as a kid. So, Mr. Perfect, Ric Flair, Monday Night Raw, January 1993. The loser leaves WWF forever. Whoever lost had to leave the company. Ric Flair lost. And sadly, he belonged in WCW, but it was kind of sad. When Ric Flair lost, I knew he's going to go back to WCW, and I was only 9 years old. I was like, he'll probably show up in WCW. And he did, because WCW was Ric Flair's home, in my opinion. He had a good run in WWF, really good. He was a 2-time WWF champ. But it was time for Flair to go. I think he has said in interviews he wanted to stay, but I don't know why he ended up going. Other really good matches from 1993 Year in Matches Part 1. Let's go to WCW pay-per-view. Their first one of the year, Super Brawl 3. Sting, Vader. It was the main event. It was the White Castle of Fear. I don't know why they had to call it that. I just watched some WCW Saturday Night from 93 where they had those White Castle of Fear packages, vignettes, segments with Sting going to visit Vader. That was pretty damn funny stuff. Watching it back as an adult. As a kid, I probably thought it was cool. But as watching as an adult, what were you thinking WCW? But it was still hilarious to watch those video packages of Sting visiting Vader in a castle on some mountain. Anyways, they had a really brutal, hard-hitting strap match. It was really pretty damn brutal and violent. Sting at the end whipped Vader with the strap so badly and so much, whipping him on his chest and head and ear. Vader's ear, I don't know if it popped or what, it started bleeding a lot and he had blood running down his chest. And Sting kept whipping him. That was good shit. Really good shit. Really, really good stuff. Because it made Sting look like a badass that just would not stop beating on Vader and punishing him. More from Super Brawl 3's Two Cold Scorpio against Chris Benoit. Damn, it was good. Really good match. These guys had great chemistry. It was action-packed. It was fantastic. It was tremendous wrestling. It was high-flying. It was technical. It was just great. It really was. I believe it went to a time limit draw. I think it went 15 minutes. I believe. I don't think it went 30 minutes. It could have. I don't remember really. But it was tremendous. Two Cold Scorpio, Chris Benoit, Super Brawl 3. Check out that match. I just gave away the spoiler, but sorry. It's been like over 25 years, since 93. Another match from Super Brawl 3 I enjoyed. Cactus Jack against Paul Orndorff in, I think, Falls Count Anywhere. I was entertained by it. I thought it was good. Let's go now to more matches, year-end matches, or matches of the year. The show's called year-end matches. More matches of the year from 93, WrestleMania 9. A lot of good, one or two, a few good matches were at WrestleMania 9 I enjoyed and thought were good. One of them was Shawn Michaels Tatanka for the Intercontinental title. Really good match. Really good. Tatanka was like this close, I thought. I thought he was damn close watching it. And I wanted him to win because I was 9 years old at the time. When I was a kid, probably before I was 12, I liked all baby faces. Basically, I cheered for all baby faces. Now as an adult, I like mostly heels. Not all heels, but a lot of heels. So, Shawn Michaels Tatanka was damn good. WrestleMania 9, it kicked off WrestleMania 9 for the Intercontinental title. Luna was in the corner of Shawn Michaels. Luna Vachon. Rest in peace, Luna. And Sherry came out to be in the corner of Tatanka. Rest in peace, Sherry. Sherry Martel. So damn sad she passed away. Sherry got involved. Luna got involved. They attacked each other. And Luna, I believe, body slammed Sherry on the outside mat and beat her up pretty badly. So Tatanka probably should have won the Intercontinental title, but whatever. I didn't really mind that Shawn went over. Another match from WrestleMania 9. Tag team matchup. The Steiners against the Head Shrinkers. Really good tag team match. And the final match from WrestleMania 9. Doink against Crush. Now, maybe you say to yourself, why, Justin? Why would you pick Doink versus Crush from WrestleMania 9? Because I was entertained by it. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was great. I thought what was so great about it was you had two Doinks up here. That was great. That was entertaining as hell. I was really entertained by it. Even as an adult, I'm still entertained by the two Doinks showing up and attacking Crush behind the ref's back. And Bobby Heenan on commentary was so damn... The guy was in his prime in 93 and was still very good after 93. But Bobby Heenan says about the two Doinks. I think he yelled at Jim Ross or Macho Man. He goes, There's no two Doinks. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. That was hilarious. Rest in peace, Bobby Heenan. One of the funniest fucking guys ever to be in wrestling. And one of the greatest commentators also. So now let's go to WCW pay-per-view. Slamboree 93, their next pay-per-view after Super Brawl. There was some good matches on Slamboree 93. Ricky the Dragon. Let's go to WCW. Let's go back to January. Before I go to Super Brawl matches. Let's go back to January. I think at the end of January. The final episode, I think, of WCW Saturday Night at the end of January 93. Ricky Steamboat and Dustin Rhodes had a main event match for the U.S. title was vacated. They stripped Rick Rude because he was injured. So Ricky Steamboat, Dustin Rhodes, WCW Saturday Night, I believe the final episode of January 93. It was really damn good for the U.S. title. And these were, at the time, two baby faces facing off, two good friends, two former tag partners, and it was a damn good match. So now let's go to Slamboree. Slamboree. Ricky Steamboat, Shane Douglas in a steel cage for the WCW tag titles against the Hollywood Blondes. It was damn good. It was really good tag team wrestling inside a cage. I'm a fan. I'm a mark for tag team wrestling. It was really good. And all four guys did really damn good, but Ricky Steamboat was under a mask. And his partner was supposed to be Shane Douglas. It was not Shane Douglas. I guess he left by Slamboree. He was gone. He was done with WCW. I don't remember why. I don't think they wanted to push him much or did not want to give him new contract with a raise. I don't know. But it was Ricky Steamboat under a mask. And obviously he was in the match because he pulled the mask off when he dove off the top of the cage. But his partner was Tom Zink. The Z-Man was his partner, not Shane Douglas. And I believe Tom Zink's a lot taller than Shane Douglas was. But still, when I watched pay-per-view after it happened, I would watch it on videotape. Because my aunt had cable, had pay-per-view. She would get it for me and tape it. So I wouldn't see pay-per-views until like a week later. But I didn't care. I was happy to watch them. Because as a kid, I did not have cable. I had it for like a year in '89, but then we had to get rid of it. And then I would get it back in '98. So anyways, what was I saying? Slamboree 93. More good matches. From Slamboree, Arn Anderson, Barry Windham for the NWA World Title. It was really damn good. The finish was kind of lame, but I understood it. So Arn never won a world title. That's pretty sad because the guy, Arn Anderson, great talker, great worker, great heel, great tag team wrestler. And the guy was a good baby face too. Arn could really get the crowd behind him. Arn they should have gave Arn the NWA title because it didn't mean that much. They had two world titles at the time. They had the NWA and the WCW world title. Then they dropped the NWA name, and it was the International World Title. Then I'm glad in '94 they got rid of the International World Title, and they unified them. But Arn Anderson should have won and defeated Barry Windham, but he did not. But Barry Windham's a very good match from Slamboree 93 for the NWA title. Barry Windham bled a lot. I don't know why they let WCW let their stars sometimes bleed on pay-per-view, but they couldn't on TV. Whatever. I mean, I guess that a no blood policy, but why would you let them bleed on pay-per-view then? I don't get it. But I was happy to see the blood. It made the match better. So final match from Slamboree was really exciting. I really enjoyed it. Still to this day, I watch it at least once a year. And I enjoy watching it. I think it's really good. The crowd is hot. The crowd, I believe, thought Davey Boy was going to win the world title. As a kid, I wanted Davey Boy Smith to defeat Vader. And Davey Boy, the guy is really damn good. The guy is like super strong. Held up Vader in the suplex forever. And that's like well over 400 pounds. Vader's at least like 380 or 350 at least. Maybe he was 450. I don't know. But Davey Boy Smith held him up there forever in the suplex. And was just picking up Vader, power slamming him off the second rope. damn good stuff in this main event at Slamboree 93. Vader, Davey Boy Smith. Watch it. I enjoyed the match. I thought it was great. And if you've never seen it, watch it. I don't know. Maybe I really love the match still to this day because I was a 9-year-old kid and I was hooked into watching it. And I was just really into it. I really wanted Davey Boy to defeat Vader. Or I don't know. I probably love the match because it brings back great memories from me as a 9-year-old kid watching that main event on video cassette on my VCR. So this ends part 1 of my The Year in Matches 1993. This ends part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you thought I had a good list in part 1 of matches. If you haven't seen any of them, check them out. They're all really good. At least I think they're all really good. That's why I'll put them down in this part 1 of The Year in Matches 1993 part 1. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making the list for part 1. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye for now.